a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart, 'cause you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the park.
Hello, recording. I'm gonna be doing Baizhu story quest, and I am with Pinkie, as you can see.
No, I'm not here. I'm Bluey.
Stop it!
I'm totally Bluey!
No!
I'm making that part of my lore. Screw you up.
Oh my god.
Wanna come over for tea?
But yeah, we'll be having fun during Baizhu's story quest.
Let's like this. Let me.
I'm gonna show my recording thing that I got. People.
I got fucking C4 Shishi.
Meanwhile, there's me with Baizhu. Yeah,
At least I got
my recording, legit, I got Nilu, and then the next day I got freaking Baizhu.
I also got C1 cover, at least, I guess. What does the C1 does? That's a good question. I did not look at it.
And it looks like it's a Dendro Shield.
Chi-Chi, why you took my 50-50, please?
No, I'm legit running over to Chi-Chi as to Tao.
I'm lagging.
Oh my.
Chi-Chi, why? Chi-Chi, why?
Side of my recording, I've got to turn up the sound, so you won't be able to hear it for this first part.
Are you lost?
I hear water, Oni.
I'm not.
I'm in the black screen. I hear.
I'm here because... Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on?
Oh, Chi-Chi, I know I'm mad at you, but lose like 50-50, but please.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost.
Hello.
It's my dad. Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage
Hello.
to get lost in Liyue Harbor? Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious. So, what about your mom? She went out a few days ago.
I would get lost in thinking Liyue Harbor in general. Like, even if it's a real life place, I would get lost as shit.
Getting worse and worse.
I already get lost in Liyue Harbor.
What's the directions?
During the lantern
What's
ride.
directions?
So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him?
Oh.
When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy.
Oh.
Then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone. I asked the Millith
Uh-oh.
guards to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured, maybe I could ask some other people in the city to help. You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Oh, wow.
She has a good sense of smell, like a dog. Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
I mean, he's a smart kid. He is a really smart kid.
He is.
Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo
Oh.
Pharmacy. How might we
The
be of
snake!
service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, you, Uncle Baizhu? Uncle Baizhu.
Aw.
Shang,
Oh, I'm so sad.
my dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition, as much as you can recall?
Yes, Uncle... Dr. Baizhu.
This whole time we're doing whiny.
And your family lives near Chingsa village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh.
Google,
My mom
stop! I'm
doesn't
muting
like
it!
meeting other people, especially during Lantern Ride.
What?
She always tells me
Google just randomly unmuted your stream.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you.
Is that so? Are you? By any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Baizhu?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, Are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to
Oh.
assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's
Oh wait,
taken
these
care
are
of,
gonna
we'll be
join.
out to help you with the search.
Oh wait, this is actually cool. All of us are. Let's go. This is our team.
Woo!
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and
Aw.
Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
I just felt like my whole. If I have Baizhu on my team with the
They
quest,
searched the
I'm
north,
just
but
gonna have
couldn't
3
find anyone who
then
matched
join
the
my
description.
team.
I'm gonna have to.
Well, that complicates things.
Oopsie.
The city folks say there's no sign of him
Probably
either.
stay in my team until
We
I
need
find
to start
someone
looking
else.
further afield.
Or Traveler. One of
Well,
these
we
two are
can
gonna
get the
leave.
people.
Hi, with Fontaine twins.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help.
I
Is
saw
that-
So
you.
we're here
Yeah,
to
I was gonna
help.
say that.
And
I was
you
like,
know
wait a
what
minute.
status is?
I saw you.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know. I
We
was
were
like,
just
thinking, I
discussing
was
how we're
like,
running out of manpower.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting he
Updates.
voice. I forgot like the voice out
I'm
this
sorry to
10
say
voice
that we
NPCs.
searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but
But I was not
Anything.
expecting his voice.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe
Oh my
he was
God,
heading
guy,
towards
I
the
found
way of the
Sino.
plains.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it is possible
We
that he
found
was
a
bound
Leeway
for Lupa
Sino.
Pool.
We found Cesnaya.
The terrain there can be tricky to navigate.
We
Let's
found
hope he hasn't run into
Cesnaya.
any trouble.
Sayu. We found Simu Sayu, and now we found Lisu. Now we just need
You
Inazuma
will?
and Mondstadt.
oh, great. We
I don't
can't
know
thank
if
you
there's
enough.
Naya one.
Sorry we weren't able
Oh,
to find
Vlad.
your dad, buddy.
Oh, I didn't
That's
realize
okay.
Vlad was voiced by
Thank you for
Sayu.
trying.
Yeah, that's what I heard at the beginning. I was like, oh. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Plus, I'm wrong.
Oh
Um.
no! It's
What the hell?
you! Stop!
What?
Don't go
Huh?
any further!
Oh!
Well, it's
what?
time, Putao.
Watch where you're going!
I was not thinking Hu Tao. I was like, who was that? Oh, let's try to get Hu Tao right now.
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate
What the
your
hell?
patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you alright? Huh? Dad! Hey, Hu-Tao! My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in
Nah,
Pirate.
this is funny.
And... my worst nightmare. I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Director Who, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me?
Oh
It's
no.
me, Ayu.
Are you? Who am
My.
I?
Oh.
Your name is Xiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
This poor kid.
Oh.
My name is Jia Liang.
Yep.
Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor.
Okay.
Wait. Why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad
Oh, like
shape.
he's
We
dying.
need to get back to the pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hu-Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time. Hold on a second.
He is.
You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Oh, he is dying.
Why
Wait,
not?
was I
What's the
wrong?
problem? Come on, Baizhu.
I guess he might be
Talk to
dying.
me.
He might die. Yeah.
Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs?
What?
Why
Remember?
do I get the sense that you spotted them right
You-
away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
I might go into a bit to be safe.
What
That's okay.
about?
It's just that I can't do much because I'm a
There are
PhD.
traces of god
You have
remains in
to-
Jia Liang's system.
Oh, yes, but More importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be
I
unthinkable.
like how the virus is
I'm sorry, what?
God remains?
There's no need to worry, Director Who. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was
Wait,
persona
so
non
your
grata
great
at
uncle
Boo
was
Boo
his
Pharmacy.
teacher?
You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal.
I love
We're
this
not gonna
thing.
stop anything by keeping Jialiang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great-uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be
Does it
pleased
take
by
me?
the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get
I get
ourselves back to
dying.
Boo Boo Pharmacy
No.
at once.
Are you okay?
I'm in the black screen.
Alright.
Am I loading?
Here you go.
Cat? My cat?
It's not your
Blockages
cat.
within the
No.
vascular system.
I think it's my
Reduced
cat.
blood flow
I
and
already
I
got
guess
black screen
circulation.
from there.
I see.
I'm being
I
yay.
suppose this must
Where
have
the
caused
hell
a
are
cognitive
we?
abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is
There's
it?
more stuff inside the pharmacy you can't enter.
Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure.
Oh god.
He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed. No, I have a
So
treatment
where's
plan
your
in
mom
mind.
still?
We can
How is your
start
mom
tonight.
still not here?
Come and see me
The
again
mom
tomorrow
apparently
morning.
went out to get
I
herbs
promise
for the
that by
dad.
then, Ayu
At
will
least
find
she's
his
still
father
not
healthy
back?
and lucid again.
No, and if she
Thank
did
you,
come back,
Dr.
she would
Baizhu.
return to their
Thank you
house.
so much.
I was just
you
outside
still have
Jingsei
any
Village
misgivings,
to find
Director
her
Who,
son and
please
husband
feel
gone.
free to hang around for as long as you wish.
So,
However, it would be best if you step outside this room.
Oh.
A doctor must be able to focus
I
when treating a patient.
Oh.
Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant. At
I
the
like
first
the
sign of
idea that they're
symptoms.
rival. No, like they don't like each other. I thought it's good. I didn't know that
Bye
I
for
like each other. I was
now,
not expecting
everyone.
that. I guess it kind of makes sense.
I slightly expected a
Are you
little.
ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
That's suspicious.
Hey, Tara, want to tell us why you are so suspicious?
All's well that ends well, huh?
What?
You know,
Huh?
Raymond's kind of curious after
You see
hearing
why I'm
Baizhu
saying
mention
it's
those
sus?
people from his past.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are you gonna make another code
Right?
random part of
Let's go see what we can find out
medicine
while
in the
Baizhu's
bio of the
busy treating
bio? Because the new trailer. I can't believe he made a giant pot to make code medicine.
Oh, I accidentally got a little too close.
That's
While
good.
I'm idling
Time to
time on
investigate,
admiring the
investigate.
scenery, the spectacle,
Where's
snake
Yutao?
bedecked docks doing
I
surgery.
Yutao.
Hello,
So
you
where's
busy
Shishi
bees,
then?
and
Oh.
what do you have to discuss with the funeral
Oh, they're right
director
here.
today?
Hello.
Actually, don't tell me. Let
Oh.
me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just
Hang on, I'll write
curious
it for the
about
picture.
Baizhu's master. What was he like?
I'm on
So where's
no,
Shishi? I wanna know where
you and
Shishi is
Baizhu
though.
could tell so
Wait,
quickly
is
that
she hiding
Xiaoliang
from
had
Hu
gotten
Tao right now?
into the system.
Huh?
Probably.
I thought I told you once
Hi, Hu
before.
Tao.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war. Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world,
Aww.
dead gods were acting up.
Hey,
So our
look, that's
ancestors
not a
started
name.
purifying the air and burning
This
the
is
bodies
you.
of the deceased to guard the border between life and
Yeah, and I
death.
have a bee on my head right now on your
These
screen.
days, we don't deal with the
Oh,
wrath of the gods
yeah.
anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now.
Yee.
Wait, so how did Baizhu learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle.
Wait,
Baizhu's
God,
master
what's the
was
God
my
of names
grandpa's
again?
younger brother, a former deputy director of
Wait, what's
Wangsheng
God
Funeral
of names
Parlor.
again? I don't remember.
Wow, fancy that.
What's God of names?
Huh. So if he was from
I don't
Wangsheng
really know.
Funeral Parlor,
I'm gonna go look
how
at
did
that.
he end up as
I was like, it's
Baizhu's
spoiled. Hold
master?
on.
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted
Oh, it
to
doesn't
leave
tell me
the
what it
family
is, so I
business
have no idea.
and go practice
No side
medicine
spoilers.
instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him.
Oh!
He couldn't convince him to stay.
Oh, that!
So my
Oh,
grandpa inherited
amazing.
the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine.
Hey, there they are. I
They
see
never
them.
spoke to each other again.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda
I'm
hard
sorry, I
to
like the idea
imagine.
to see them in the background.
But why
Yeah.
did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu tradition goes against the natural order of
So
things.
you guys are somewhat
In what
related. That's
way?
funny.
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baizhu is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says
Is
to
that
me
the
that
only
he
cat?
definitely
Is
has
Leeway the
something
only
to hide.
Legion that had...
One thing
Oh,
I do
just
know about
he's
Baizhu is
interesting
that
had
he's
twins, but
obsessed
not
with the
to
idea of
Captain
immortality.
Tom.
But whether that has anything to do with what he's
Oh well.
hiding is hard to say. Anyway,
And
so
the Luke
I will
and
be sticking
Kaya,
around here
if
for now
anything.
to keep a close eye on the situation.
Oh well.
Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
Oh. Oh, hello, where's Shishi? Is Shishi
She's
still hiding?
gone.
Shishi's still hiding.
Dad!
Oh, he's better. He's standing. Oh my god.
No?
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to
He's
do
a good
is
kid.
concentrate on
Like,
getting
I feel
better.
bad.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
Yurio, why are you like this?
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li...
My question is why
was
it's
her reason
particularly
again?
this patient that that Baiju's master wanted to
You're
save.
still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? How did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jialiang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu.
Are you okay?
Not that unreasonable.
It took up a lot of his energy to heal him.
Oh, but I love the dramatic of the sick. Why is the sick me though?
Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Ah, yes, of course. Everyone,
The
please
snake is
excuse
me.
Chang
I'm so
Sheng and
dramatic.
myself for a moment.
Oh. Oh.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry
Well,
state
right
you're
there.
in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody?
It's
You
me.
should at least
Hi.
share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's
I know.
there?
Hi, Baizhu.
Why did you follow us here?
Why is
Oh.
this me?
It's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What?
What did I just say about putting on a brave face?
Oh.
Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not
Oh.
cure Jialiang's
That's why.
illness.
Oh, is that why he wants immortality so he can
He
continue helping
transferred
people?
some of his own life force to his patient
Oh wait,
to
no.
temporarily subdue the poison in his system.
No.
Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients.
Oh, he's
I
fine.
believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using
Unlimited.
Changsheng as the
Oh.
delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
You can do that?
What an interesting twinkle there.
Paimon always thought you were just Baizhu's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti.
Okay.
And Chinyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec.
Can we at least get him to sit down before we question him more?
Uses some pretty dubious
Just, yeah,
methods.
can we like...
So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean
It
you're
would be good to
actually
have him sit
damaging
down.
your own body?
Hardly.
Does the others know this? Like
Changsheng
Shishu
hopes to keep my
and
chi in balance, so there is
Because the
no
guy,
great
both of
harm
them work
done.
with him. How do they not know it?
Baiju's life force is not unlimited.
I
We must
forgot to
find a
guys.
way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Ow.
I like how this...
Changsheng does not hold back.
Don't you think
I know, right? I'm
seize
like...
this opportunity?
I mean, the fact that I was...
Expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that
I
all
love that. I
will
just-
I
surface
adore
eventually.
Changsheng. She does not hide anything. She's just
I love
straight
it.
to the point.
Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Pretty much.
Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
The
Oh.
poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over
Oh.
a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it. Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy.
Oh, is Chi-Chi out of hiding now?
As well
Is
as
it? Let's go
investigating
look.
Jialiang's
Chi-Chi!
exposure to the poison,
Because he
we
just
should
mentioned
Oh my God!
keep an eye out for
Is
Ayu's
Chi-Chi
missing
out?
mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
I turned the corner. Wait, what she said?
Everyone.
Wait,
Eh.
is there anything up there?
Whoa.
The sound of it.
There's a house.
Oh, there is just a house here.
It's so well hidden.
And
Paimon's never
halfway
noticed
here.
it before.
Oh, that's the
Nor
way
have
here.
I. And I've hosted
Gotcha.
clinics at Qingsa village
Hello.
many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiang Li was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you
I
tell
know,
us
right,
more
Paimon?
about
Also, we should
Jiang
look at that one house that's out of the
Li?
border.
She was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an
Yeah.
herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family.
Oh.
The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor
Oh.
did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
I wonder if they had an argument about
Paimon never knew you were so
the
selfless, Baizhu.
methods.
Paimon always had you down
Maybe.
Like,
as
how
a
protect. Maybe the
sweet,
kid got
scheming
sick,
type.
or some of the people
Sorry.
got sick in the family.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions? You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys
that's-
have their own private agenda.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
I mean, he's not wrong, Paimon.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now.
I mean, everyone can still.
Jiang Li has
keep
lived
the
in this
sneak- I
house
will
for
still
many
do that.
years.
You can be
There must be
selfless and
something
also
here
be
that can shed a
sneaky.
little light on this whole situation. Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
I know, right, Paimon? Sorry. I mean, we got tricked. We got tricked by Shio. Who else we got tricked? Wanderer. Technically, the old Summer Moose back then. Who else we got tricked by?
I've lost count. It's happened so many times.
Can't remember. I guess a couple things. Probably some NPCs from Story Quest.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Travel,
Oh,
Paimon,
that one.
come quick.
That one spirit. Pyro. Miss Lecton, the pyro guy. What's his name? Aiken?
I don't know his name.
What is this?
It's him.
But,
That guy.
like, he
Chung
did
and
come
I
off as
found a
nice. He's the
hidden
only of this
compartment.
person I like.
This is what
He
is
is so funny to me. I wonder if we're gonna see him again.
Oh,
He's not
probably.
dead. He's not dead, right?
No, he's not.
Good. I don't think we killed him.
No, he escaped.
Okay. He's probably just chilling on,
You
relaxing on a
sensitive.
beach or some shit.
You're right. This
What's
is a
this?
poison
Zip this
concocted
massive
using
thing.
God remains.
Aww. Oh, wait.
Is it breathing?
Quickly, we can leave? What?
No, your eyes
Oh.
do not deceive you. I do believe
Okay.
the poison in this bottle is alive. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads,
Okay,
capable of
that's
sustaining
cool.
a connection
Look.
over vast distances.
We found his book.
If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots?
Oh.
The main body is somewhere else?
I'm coming.
Correct.
What?
Whoever is administering the
He's
poison
walking
can
out.
manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the...
Oh.
So back
No.
when Xiao Yang ran off,
No.
maybe
Why
that
would they have
explains where he
that?
was heading.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Xiao Liang? Hey, why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden? Since this poison was carefully hidden away in this
really
secret
concerned why
compartment,
they have something like this.
the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house. You mean Xiao Liang? Why would he poison himself? Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs. Huh? So you're saying... it was Jiang Li? Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
Okay, I have a
I
stupid dog,
agree.
Elsie.
It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a
What
thing.
if the mom is manipulating the dad to stay with them? Because there's a point where they said once they own up, they can leave. I'm like, what? And if he's having memory issues, they could just tell him random things and he'll believe it. We saw how easy he would believe the little boy.
True.
So I'm concerned.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have
Oh,
the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery. Yes. According to the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother lode is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jia Liang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa
Yeah,
Village?
Paimon was a bit slow.
Paimon! Oh my god, Paimon! I like how it
I have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time. Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Whoa, what? Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon. Hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach. Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Did you lie about that?
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict
Oh.
requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
I don't know why, but her like nodding her head a little bit as you talk.
What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face? Ugh, Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man! Changsheng, you're just a
Oh, don't say that to Paimon, wait.
This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you
Oh my
woefully
God.
unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody,
Oh
calm
my
down.
god!
Back to the matter at hand.
What
Is
the?
there any
Paimon,
way at all
no.
for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are? If it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk. What?
Oh my god, Paimon.
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh.
Chinese.
If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
Oh.
You
Anyways. Holy.
I look, it's just these guys fighting and it's traveling sinking.
Yep.
Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
It's you.
Baizhu of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite.
I need to
I
say
was unaware
Zhao,
of your true
Cloud
identity.
Tuna, say
Must
I do have.
apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Zhao! Oh, we're not doing it yet?
They had to get a little away.
So
There you
someone
go.
has been concocting demonic poison.
Hi!
Too often, fervent
That was quick.
desires
That
drive mortals
was
to
really quick.
abandon all regard for their own safety.
That was actually really
It is
quick!
lamentable. I now know what you seek.
I mean, Paimon didn't try and do
It
it.
is true that a god's
True.
remains are buried beneath the foundations of Qingxi village. A vile monster known as the Che once wrought havoc over this land.
Oh
Before it was
yeah!
subdued by
They
Rex
met each
Lapis.
other!
The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal
Oh
the
yeah, I
serpent's
forgot
remains.
about that detail. That's when he
Qingxi
met
village was
Chi-Chi,
founded
technically.
sometime
And
after
Chi-Chi
that.
carried him on his,
The
her
seal
back.
is still mostly
Yeah.
Don't know how that
intact.
went.
If
I
it
think that was
is
And
really funny.
also, I'm a
then it
little
must
ahead
be
of you in the
some of its
scene, and now
blood
I'm just
leaking from
remembering
deep underground.
a quest I refuse to do on my own.
Its aura is
That was
faint
in this
and
area.
barely detectable.
Wait, there's a new
You'll need
quest?
to investigate further
No, it wasn't
to
new. It
identify
was
the
back.
location of the leak.
It was a very old one. They're referring to it though.
Okay, can't wait. I was gonna
I
say.
do not like to
You
intervene
probably won't
against
remember it, 'cause
mortals
I know
unless
your memory.
absolutely necessary.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and
god,
demonic
perfect.
It
forces
had to
are
do with the rune
involved.
creatures.
Things can spiral out of control.
Oh!
If that happens, be sure to call my
But is
name
it the
again.
cave? Or the
Hmm.
one in the pool?
Zhao will say its name.
Nothing.
Okay.
We'll say the god's name.
I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals
He's
to
playing
make,
Emily
but
video. So this just
immortality
happened, blah
may
blah
not
blah,
be
it's
the
a
blessing
mistake.
that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus.
Lament.
Rather different from the way I remember them. That's Zhao for ya! And thanks to him, we
What?
finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from
I don't remember this
underground,
name.
Jiangli must be paying a visit
Huh,
to
I'm
a
trying to think.
subterranean cave on her herb gathering trips.
Back when we first came to Liyue,
If we
Hey,
can
you remember
find the
how
cave-
there was like this once ruin where we had passed by and we had to light 3 different of the dragon statues?
Oh, and when we first encountered a moon hunter?
Yep.
Oh,
That
one.
quest. It was
I
like
had
the
to
soul
drag
of
all of
chi.
you.
It was the
I
soul
had
of
to drag
chi.
all of you.
Yeah.
Oh, I dragged all of you because you guys didn't want to do it. I was like, I'm begging you guys do it.
Master.
You guys each.
Master,
Yeah, I
there's
didn't
a
want to touch
problem.
it.
Gray? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What
I think
happened?
I did say
I
it was
think
Just catch
I
your
did say it
breath
was a quest
and
that I
tell me
didn't want to do on my
everything.
own.
It's Jiaoyang.
I still have a video of us fighting
He
one
was-
time.
he
Well,
was
not
fine
us
one
fighting.
minute and then
That
he
Luna
suddenly
fighting
took
it
a
by
turn for the
himself.
worse.
All the moon guys.
Already?
All the moon guys
Oh.
in like that one room.
Honestly, I'm tempted to ask you for that
You
just so I
should
can
have
put
been
it in the
fine for
video
the
to
next
show
3
people
days, at
what quest I'm
least.
talking about.
It seems
I
that
don't know
my worst
it's on my
fears
phone.
have
His
been
phone is like,
confirmed.
why have to leave?
Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now.
True.
Who you think Hutel is still here? Oh, Hutel is still here. Oh my god. How you down? What's up?
She was keeping watch.
Dr.
She
Baizhu.
said the same thing. She said the same thing. No.
How is he doing?
Oh no.
Dr. Baizhu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out anymore.
When Gray left, he was still
Oh.
conscious. But now...
Kuei, please take Jia Liang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Oh
Don't
no.
worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
I feel bad for the kid.
I do too.
I don't know if Hutel will see this,
How are you
but I'm
feeling,
not.
Dad?
Alright, so
Are you
8
still
to
hurting
10.
anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
I hope you think he's gonna lose the
Much
thing
better,
again because I
Ayu.
feel like he can't
Feeling
keep
much
doing
better.
it. I'll look like the
In
same.
fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual. Wait.
I
Where's
was
Dr.
in the right
Baizhu?
spot.
I still haven't had a chance to thank him.
I saw 2
Seems he
times.
moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2
Oh,
nights in a
no.
row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him.
He
for saving
loses
my
it
life.
again. No.
I'll have to discuss it
2
properly
nights
with
in a
Jiang Lin once
row.
we find her. Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with.
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jiaoliang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now. I can accompany Ayu to the Adventurers Guild.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baizhu in person once he's finished resting.
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jiaoliang again. Huh?
I'm not even letting Paimon finish. Oh my god, your game is so bright. Ow. Your game hurts my eyes still.
You're welcome.
Ow.
Huh?
You're finally awake?
Oh god.
That was far too risky. Even with me here to help you.
Let's go
balance
check
your
on him.
chi.
Where's Hutel though?
There was no time. I had no other
Hutel's
choice.
gonna follow us, aren't she?
In any case, it
I
was
said
not
we should have probably
completely
checked she was
without
there.
benefit to
Fine. I
myself.
did check that. Oh.
I managed to learn something. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from.
I'm a black.
Alas,
She said
if
help.
only there wasn't a catch.
Healthy, I'm in the black team.
So,
I'm
Yeah.
in the
how much
void.
longer do you think
I'm in
Baizhu's
the
been
void. I
around
heard you
for?
complain about how bright my game is.
They've been outside
And now I'm
waiting for
inside
you the whole
Dynus.
time while you were asleep.
Ew.
Shall we at least go and show our
Yeah,
faces?
I hear me.
All right.
You're gonna be dealing with quite a few black screens, I'm telling you this right now.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just... Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Jiaoliang seemed fine yesterday.
Oh.
Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jiaoliang is in fact suffering from
I like how
more
we
than
can
one
hear
ailment.
him, but Paimon
As a
can't.
result,
Because we can
his
read
life
minds,
force
totally.
depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes.
Black Queen,
But more
yay!
pertinently, the poison in Jiaoliang's system is there precisely because it is being
Chelsea,
used
do you
to
like
manage
black-
his underlying medical condition. Jiaoliang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs. Though it was created from God
I didn't
remains,
realize it was a
this
door here.
formula is not a poison in Jiaoliang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed, and the poison accumulated in his system,
What?
it began to impact his cognition. Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy, or he could have still perished at any moment.
That explains why I was
Oh,
his
wait,
dad
what?
had been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jiaoliang's life, Jiang Li has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible. Whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jiaoliang's condition for now, so our immediate priority
wanted to
should be
hold
to
on that
get
fact that
ourselves
her
back to
husband
Qingce
alive.
village and find out where
She wanted to
Jiang
keep
Li
her husband
is.
alive.
Her regular exposure to
there's
God
a
remains
point where,
over
like,
such
you
a
can't
long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given
I'm
that
worried what
she's
the ending's
already
gonna
missing
be.
for several
Wait,
days,
does he have to
I
die
am
there,
fearing
though?
the worst.
Fuck.
It's Hu Tao nearby. I swear to God.
Not Hu Tao! You'll see. Just continue. Continue.
Is it the little boy?
I'm not saying any more than I have.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
Just continue. Don't worry.
It's Jiaoliang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can
Who's
show you
that?
the way.
I see someone.
I'm sure I'll be able to remember.
Is that?
I
Oh,
know
is
there's a
that?
spot where she says goodbye to me
Yeah,
every time she
that's
goes
Zhang
to
Li.
gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember.
That's the Johnny
have
to
Tweed.
remember.
That's the dad.
Yeah.
So he just heard us talk about how his wife is in danger.
And he
Careful.
might have
If
poisoned
you get too
him.
agitated,
Kind
your
of
blood
on
Yeah.
pressure and
nonsense.
stress levels will
He just heard
rise,
all of that.
putting further pressure on your
So
heart.
hey,
For your own
dude.
safety,
You see
you
why I
should
was constantly
stay
saying
here
fuck.
and rest.
No, we're out of time. We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real
In battle.
possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it?
Oh god.
There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well. Then follow me.
Well, hi.
Oh.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare
Well,
a
for your
dose of the usual
kid.
formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen
No.
and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet.
Oh,
I
I
hope it
did tell.
works.
Oh.
Dr. Baizhu?
Well, we know it's.
You mean?
Oh, none
I'll
of us
do it
gotta
now.
point it out.
And remember to be
Oh,
careful
oh,
with the
hi.
cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
Well, I see where I can already see where Baiju's like story domain is.
You good?
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Mother Lode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which
Which
direction
way?
the source
That
is
way. That way? Okay.
I think it's this way.
I can't wait to see random hotel like popping in the background.
Yes.
I love his money. I love the money between the NPCs. You good, sir? I don't know how much you're supposed to run or walk right now.
This must be the way.
Given that he's
Oh.
almost died multiple times, probably should
Oh. Was it always here?
be. No.
That's
That's why I
no.
knew.
Place feels
That's why I knew that
familiar.
this was. I passed by
think
this
I've been
exact
here
spot.
before.
It's why I knew that was the story domain.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I remember this place.
Oh, wait, what? Wait. Zhao in the background. I saw that. Wait, that's Zhao. I saw Zhao in the background.
Maybe you should rest here while we continue.
Wait,
That is the Zhao in the back. He was up
No.
on the
Yeah.
hill. I see
I
him.
have to keep going.
Yeah, I was like, wait a
Emily
minute.
is still waiting
That's
for
a
me.
Zhao in the back.
Wait, I want to go up there. I kind of want to go
Sorry.
up there. Hold on, I'm going up. Let's see what he says. Also, I'm really tempted to cut down Baizhu right now, guys. I'm just saying, I know.
I would be highly disappointed in you if you do.
That sounds like a bad sign.
This place
I-
goes fine on the
I
creek.
want these.
Ooh.
Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead? The digging
I
might
messed those
here
up.
appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel?
I know. Oh, it stopped raining.
Rumors about treasure
Okay,
around
it stopped
this
raining
place
after I got the
before.
collab.
Maybe it was the treasure
It was the
hoarders
cause
that
of the
dug this
collab.
tunnel.
They were too powerful.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
I'm gonna go in.
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she
Um,
found a way
you're
to save
in
me
already?
in this cave. But
Yep.
she said that the method would cause me to, curses. Why can't I remember what she said?
Mike picks up everything. Including my
Easy,
twin.
Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
So it probably went down.
Yep.
What?
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense? You sure? 'Cause we did run into that group of monsters just now.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the
Aw.
monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to
I
flee
really
and
hope
abandon their
nephew. I
designs
know
on
there's a
this
chance he
cave.
might not survive.
After them, Jiang Li
Hello,
was the
hello,
next
shows.
person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right. This sensor, it belongs to Jiang Li. Yes, this was the place. This is where I told Jiang Li to give me the poison.
But
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Just ignore my rock there.
She
Oh
was
god,
right below
like.
us, waiting for me.
you have to get the other one.
Oops, I went too far.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it? Is she...
Let me
I can
get the other
still
one.
feel
There's
a
the other one?
pulse, but her condition is quite grave.
You have to have
The
the
god remains
other
here
one
are
next to
encroaching
it,
on her
like
cognition,
at the tip
much
closest.
as the poison in
Because
your
the other
system
one
did to you.
you're using to activate the
If we don't
doors
eliminate it soon,
activates, while
then
this
even
one
if we
doesn't.
save her life,
This one is
I
only a
fear that she may
reaction
never
one.
wake up again.
So why did this?
What are we waiting
Oh,
for? Let's destroy the remains
gotcha.
right away!
Thank you.
It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Baizhu said? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here.
So what are these? Is
If the
these
source is purged,
God
the
remain
poison in your
gems? What they
system
spike
will
with?
stop having any effect.
All the gems are god
The
remains.
poison
They're
within
connected to god
Jialiang's
remains.
body is keeping his heart
Gotcha.
condition
Oh,
under
he's
control.
not feeling well.
So,
Oh, what the
if
fuck
it
is
stops
this?
working,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Are you saying
Oh, and the door
If the
registration.
god
It's a
remains here
boss.
are purged,
Wait, what?
then your life will come to an end.
Wait, I don't
wondered
see her.
when the
I
day
don't
might
see
come.
her.
Wait. But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's
I
life.
don't see her.
After all that, we can't just give up on him. Baizhu, you're a great doctor. Surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiang Li, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe it's her greatest wish that you will continue to take it and live.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight.
Where was her? I
How
didn't.
long does
Her, to
Jiang
be
Li
honest,
have?
I was.
The god
Oh.
remains have reached
Oh,
her
she was on the
internal
floor.
organs.
Oh.
Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of God remains. You are not the first to mention it to me. If I continue
So
to
is he
sustain
gonna? Is that
my
look
life
like at this
using
both
this
his parents by now? Is
wretched
that really?
substance, not only would Jiang Li
No.
have to keep risking
Basically.
her life to make my medicine for me,
That
I
no,
would have to
wait,
live
no.
with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me, but my entire family. I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see how you grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiang Li back, then even if I die,
Jialiang.
after cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife? I just
Wait,
want to have one final moment together.
Will
Just
the
a
mom
moment.
survive though? He
That's
mentioned
all.
that there's a high chance she won't survive either.
of course.
Thank you.
She
everyone.
might if she stops
And I'm
going
sorry
near the god
I won't be able
remains.
to repay your
She made
kindness
her
in this
house
life.
survive and then
They would have to move.
Jialiang.
They'd literally have to move.
Baizhu, Changsheng. Is there really nothing else you can do?
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiang Li would not have had to resort to unnatural methods. What a crazy situation! Jiang Li risked it all to save Jialiang's life, and now Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to save Jiang Li. What's the point of it all?
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least, that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go. If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. And he even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay without me. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
Oh my.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch how you grow up.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
Fine, why don't make me cry?
That's going to make you cry.
Don't fret, Ayu.
No! Don't say that!
These medicinal herbs
Oh, I'm a little hurt. I know it's going to make you cry.
Galaxy's supremacy is like, ha! This is a perfect story quest for Pinkie to cry in. Let's go.
Oh, it is.
Why would these memories
What the
come
hell?
to mind now?
Galaxy thrive on my grief, and me and Galaxy thrives on
The
my
longer we live,
suffering, and I drive on Luna's.
we cling to
That's
one
how it works. That's how I fight you.
That is essentially our friendship.
Oh, how I would love
Oh,
to hear,
that's why she.
to hear
No.
your voice one last time.
I think the sun. He Michelle.
Jialiang. Jialiang.
No.
Jialiang. Jialiang.
Oh, wait. Did he?
Dad, are you awake?
Oh.
Jiangli, are you?
Is your tab here, by the way? Is he at
Didn't
love?
Huh? What are these?
Oh, what the?
How does it feel to come back to life?
No. Okay, I was hoping a cutscene.
Do you
It
feel
doesn't have to be like a
strange or
cutscene
different
yet.
in any way? If so, could you
That
describe it
was
to me
way-
in detail?
Dr. Baizhu,
Oh.
I thought that I was going to...
Die? You did indeed.
Oh.
As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm
Oh.
a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death.
No.
Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I am as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality?
Oh,
How'd you cook that
no.
up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin
Wow.
yang.
At least, why is
All
the back to
know
back?
is that
Why
if
did I
I'm
decide to do
presented
the
with a
back to
life
back
that deserves
sad
to be
story class with
saved,
Dia and
I
now
will do
this?
everything in my power to save them.
Because
And even this
Why
would
did I do
have
this
counted for
myself?
nothing without Director Hu's assistance.
Oh my
After
god.
all, did you not tell
I don't know
Jialiang
how
to
good
show
was I
us the
did
way
Diaz
before
past
we
that. I
set
think
off
it's
for
like
Chingsa village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
What?
Without Director Hu nudging
What?
things in the right direction, we may not have found
Wait,
Jiali
what?
in time.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then.
What?
I thought he was being very transparent.
Oh, I see that.
But
I
apparently
see
not.
this. Oh, I.
You recognize that, don't you?
Director Who
No.
told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baizhu's
Oh,
attention.
that's
Never underestimate
how
the
upset you think
second
could.
sense of
How
smell.
upset you think could tell me?
All I wanted was to help
Because someone
Julian
got
find
back
his
to
missing
life,
life
and
as
she
soon as
doesn't like that.
possible, so that he
I'm
can
not
be on
gonna
his
say
way to
shit.
the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes, making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu, and cure Dad for good!
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng funeral parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out.
You see
for
what I
you.
mean? Why? Do you see why I said I wasn't gonna say anything?
Traveler, Paimon. I'll catch you all another time. Is she finally gone?
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion. At times like this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime
Yeah.
ago when I last talked with Zhongli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Yay! Paimon can't wait!
Oh.
Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients. Let's go!
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Baizhu, Changsheng, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
I know.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have
She
to
did.
say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No,
I want.
not
Is
at
he
all.
gonna have memory problems?
Your
Like,
intellect,
is she or
even if
no?
you'd never seen my
no.
poison, I
Because
believe you would have eventually
Chi-Chi's
arrived
is
at
an
the
adept
same
art.
approach.
Gotcha.
But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough
a false
understanding of it.
imitation.
Jialiang's
I
still
see.
only been in your care for a few days.
Are we just gonna leave?
Not
Go make.
just
Okay,
that.
where the.
You even managed to improve
Aw.
upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Baizhu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Because they need to talk.
Told you the truth would surface
Chao was
sooner or
not here,
later.
so we're just gonna.
That
Oh, I
isn't
Baizhu!
the
I
only
want back
thing
Baizhu.
that Changsheng's
I'm
contract lets you
Baizhu!
transfer
Also, hi,
between
Chi-Chi.
bodies.
Oh, hello, two
Is it?
zombies.
Nothing gets
Yeah, the two
past
zombies
you,
are just hanging out.
Jiangli.
White zombie. I guess.
You are correct.
I guess he is
Besides
quite more
life
zombie
force,
than her.
Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases.
I mean, no, Chi-Chi is more
When I
zombie.
treated Jiali
Yeah,
for
exactly,
the
I mean, like-
second time,
She's
I
more zombie
transferred
than
some of the
him,
poison from his
Yeah,
but
body
he is
into
more
my
akin
own.
to a
Not
zombie
only
than a
did this
human.
allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties. There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have
Oh
already
no!
dissipated.
Oh no,
You took
Chi-Chi.
such a huge risk.
I didn't realize how
If we
many
hadn't
cows. Does she
destroyed
have
the
more
gods'
cows?
remains
I wish
back
I she has
there,
a couple of
then
cows. Man.
even
Wait, is
you
that
might
normal?
What?
That always had a thing.
What am I saying?
Did she
I'm in
always
no
have
position to
tags
criticize
behind
you
her?
for this.
Yeah,
The
she had
reason I
tags
left
all
our
over.
master and went
I
into
don't remember
hiding
this.
all
I don't
those
even-
years ago was
Oh.
that he was getting old. And I
Alright,
didn't
let's
want
leave
him
the
using
bathroom.
up any more of his own life
Look at
force
the
to
bathroom.
treat
Oh my
like this
god.
would.
We'll play
But in
bathroom?
the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to
They already
save
leave.
another. And then you tried the
How
poison
had-
on
oh,
yourself too. It looks like both of us have ended up
I take that
going
in-
the same way as our master before us.
I just realized we have
All
we said we get the
disciples of
cutscene.
Genshin
There's always a
destined
cutscene.
to turn
I
out
know
this
there's a
way.
cutscene. Freaking
To live
YouTube
a
keeps trying to
short
spoil
life,
me with the cutscene.
haven't given away our own for the sake of others. To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost. Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm gonna go survive.
I can tell that over
Explore
the
Sabat
years,
as Baizhu only.
you've used the contract to transfer many
I'm
diseases
so
and toxins
tempted
to
just to
yourself.
leave. Because I can
There are
just
so
do it.
many
I do
that
my commission.
some of them I don't even recognize.
Just does my commission as
you
Baizhu only.
still
Let you
stop
come my
before
way.
it's too late.
I'm pretty sure
think
it
you
wouldn't
know
even
the
let me
answer,
into your
Jiangli.
world.
Every
Why
one of
not?
us
Oh,
from Chenyu Vale
okay,
believes
we're
in the
talking.
same thing.
Hello.
Mom, come and join us.
Yeah, I mean...
The traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad will be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baizhu.
Hello.
I know I won't be able to convince
Hello.
you, but
Hello,
please don't
Pendos.
forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui,
How long did you and Lou stay in the car together? I saw you guys doing stuff. You guys better go down.
I don't want to answer
There's
that.
no need to worry,
Uh-huh.
Jiangli. I
There's
know
a
what
reason
I'm
I
doing.
knew what time it was that you
I
posted
can only
about
hope so.
your King Chi-Chi.
Ah, so it's 3 o'clock. Nice to know. Galaxy.
Later, actually. Later.
Baizhu, what
So it was
does
3 for
mean
Blue
you're
probably and 5 for
not
you.
around anymore? Are you gonna be okay?
Yep. I like how you highly and Lou's like, yep, that's right.
Yeah, because you posted about that in Maddie's Discord at 3:12 a.m. at my
Every single
time.
mortal I've ever contracted with,
I answered
including Baizhu
it
and
closer to
Zhongli's
4.
master, has passed away at a young age. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to
I read that
rid
no
the
one
world
died.
of pain and suffering.
Have we ever so far have we
Even
ever
the
had a
most
death that was on
ingenious mortal
I don't know, I
medicine
guess with that
could
one
not
time
stay
like
the tide
a
of
lot
disease.
were
And after
dead.
working tirelessly for many years,
I
even
love you
his
guys. I
dearest
love you
loved
too.
ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told
What?
of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The
What the
doctor
hell?
sought the herb lord, but
He's
found
not wrong.
only a white snake.
I was gonna say, Galaxy,
with
did you
breathing
did
weak
you
and its
again?
power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With
Yeah,
means
we kinda
beyond
guessed that
human
much.
ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life
Wait,
to saving the lives.
I just
of
realized
others.
something, Galaxy.
And
You know how in the
generation
beginning we found the
upon
dad,
generation
and that's why we found
followed
his
in
house?
his footsteps.
But didn't he said that was the direction it is? And then we know there's like a bunch of god remains somewhere in the world. Does that mean that the other god, that area
Since
he
I
was at, is
inherited
the other
this
area for the
contract,
god of man?
I've
That
always
isn't the one that she
respected
found?
the
The mom
path
found?
taken
Yep.
by my predecessors.
Oh, that. Should we
and
worry about
followed it
that?
myself, unquestioningly.
Not right now.
That is
Shall we
Okay.
take care of
I
it?
tried to use the art
Oh,
to
yeah.
save my own disciples, beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Oh.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you,
Oh, okay.
what's your answer?
That they had.
If I abandon the
We
contract
were having a
and
really
left you
serious
without a
conversation.
host, what would happen?
Oh, I did.
I suppose I'd spend my
I
final
totally
moments
did that.
taking a nice nap on
I
your
totally
couch.
did that.
Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract
Where did I go? Where did Charlotte
will
go?
end with me.
Oh, here we are.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits
Cutscenes?
them,
Cutscenes?
when faced with the
Yes.
sorrows of
Yay!
humanity and
I
the
like
pain
cutscenes.
of
I like
losing
stuff.
their
The
nearest
so
and
cool. I'm
dearest,
sorry.
they cannot help but reach beyond
Oh,
human
cool.
means.
It's this kind of one.
They are like
Mhm.
moths
I
that
just
throw
finished up with it.
themselves into the flame,
Ah, I see.
seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark
Oh!
world filled
Is
with
that the
pain
teacher?
and suffering.
No,
So,
Damn.
Baizhu,
that's not the
does
teacher.
that mean
Damn. Who is he?
I suppose that would
Predecessor.
make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art can transfer pain and
So
suffering
pretty.
between
He's
people,
so really
but
pretty.
it cannot reduce the total
He's
amount of
doing
pain in the
for
world.
Baiju's predecessor.
It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their
Also,
lives
is
for their
Chen a
principles.
god that lost power
But I do not wish to join
and
their
then became
ranks,
weak like Gorbo?
nor do I wish to pass on
Most
this
likely.
contract to anyone else in the future.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
But
And she was one of the
you
gods
already
that
transfer a
didn't
ton of
perish in
diseases
the
onto
Archon War.
What makes
Yeah.
a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease?
Oh.
When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Changsheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it? Precisely. I will be Changsheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baizhu.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
Huh. For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler, what are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
Honestly, that was really cool. I like that quest. Why? I mean, at least the dad and mom are okay. The little boy has a little more time with both his parents, not both of them being.
Don't know how long for the dad, but he still has time with his mom.
Yeah, and when the time does come, I want to help as best as I can. I really hope it's not when Traveler leaves, but it could happen.
It could likely be after Traveler leaves. So we can't exactly help it then.
I feel so bad. Like I keep promising, Traveler promised so many things to people, but then what happens when Traveler wants to leave? Because she was they were so willing to leave everything when they first saw the sibling. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Where's? Okay. Don't know where she went. I don't remember if she goes out at nighttime or not.
Chi-Chi?
Granny.
Oh, the granny? I don't know.
She's not there. Oh no.
1, 2,
Alright. But bye-bye to my recording.
4.
Why?
2.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars.